Embarking on the creation of AI persona chatbots opens up a thrilling and financially rewarding chapter in the realm of artificial intelligence chatbots. This innovative venture stands out because it normalizes the field of AI, removing the barrier of technical expertise. In other words, you don't need to be a programmer or have any coding background to dive into this creative process. Platforms like Flowise are at the forefront of this revolution, offering intuitive tools that simplify the creation of these sophisticated chatbots. With such platforms, the process becomes accessible to everyone, empowering users to bring to life digital avatars of well-known personalities, celebrities, or influencers. These virtual entities can serve various roles, acting as personal assistant, ready to manage tasks, or offering guidance and tailored advice to users' needs. Hello everyone, Edureka welcomes you all once again to our YouTube channel, and this time, let's build a chatbot using prompt engineering. In this tutorial, we'll craft an AI persona chatbot inspired by Steve Harvey, offering a tailored advice on life motivation and personal growth. We'll start from the ground up with the Flowise, guiding you through each step to build your own AI persona chatbot. But before we begin, kindly consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest tech content from Edureka. Also, visit the Edureka website for training and certification courses, the link to which is in the description box below. So coming back to our video, firstly we need to equip our systems with some tools. So let's proceed with installing Flowise. Now, in order to install Flowise, we need to visit the Flowise official website. So let's check that out. So I'm going to type Flowise. Okay, so here's the official website of the Flowise. I'm also going to add this link to the description. You guys can also access it from there. Then in this official website, you can see the GitHub link over here. So we'll go on GitHub, then we'll scroll down, and here we see the quick start option. And this quick start, we have all the steps to start with the Flowise. So firstly, it says to install Node.js. So we'll do that. So over here, based on your system, you can just download the Node.js. So I have already downloaded the Node.js in my system. So I'm not going to repeat the step, but you guys can follow on that. Then again, over here, these are the commands which we have to type on a command prompt. And over here, the first command that you see on your screen is to install the Flowise. Okay, I have already installed Flowise in my system, but you guys have to follow this step if you are new into the Flowise. I have already installed the Flowise in my system, but for the first timers, you have to put this command in your command prompt. So I will go directly with the start Flowise. So this command I'm going to copy and I'm going to put it on my command prompt. You might have to wait for some time. Okay, so over here we can see the Flowise is listening at port 3000 and data source is being initialized. So after getting these two messages, you can directly go to port 3000. So we'll go into that. And here is the Flowise user interface in front of us. Okay, so very firstly, we have to start gathering the data to feed into our chatbot. Okay, so you can choose any of the mediums. You can refer any blogs, any of the YouTube videos or anything. For us, we are going to take some Steve Harvey motivational videos. So we'll go to YouTube. And over here, I'm going to type as Steve Harvey motivation. So we'll try to look for longer videos because the larger the transcript is, the more accurate your data is going to be. So this is pretty long. So in order to download the transcripts, what you have to do is just copy the link of this video. Copy. I'm going to mute it. Not this one. And then we need to go to the site YouTube Transcripts. Then over here, we need to paste a URL. Go. And over here, you have the access to the complete transcript. So what we're going to do is just copy the transcript from here. And then we need to save it to our system. So I've already prepared a folder called transcripts, and you can see 2 transcripts I have already written. So you can seek the transcripts in any of the documents. I have put it in text documents. You can even prefer as PDFs or docs or anything. Now this was for the previous chatbots that I have prepared. So let's delete those because I don't need them, and we'll prepare a new one. So new text document I need, and let's save it as Steve Harvey part 1. Yes. So over here I'm gonna paste the entire transcript. Control S, it got saved. Yeah, and we're ready to go. For this particular video, I'm gonna take one more video of Steve Harvey. So let's search one more video. This we already took. Any other? Yeah, this one looks good. Just pause it for now. Copy link. Again to the same site. We're gonna paste the URL. Yeah. And we are gonna copy the entire transcript. And again, we're gonna go to our system. New text file. Let's give it Steve Harvey part 2. Open, Control V, Control S. Yeah, and we're ready to go. So after downloading this transcript, let's go back to our Flowise. So here we have Flowise. Then I'm going to click on Add New. And here's the canvas where we are going to make our chatbot. So in order to start that, go to Add Nodes. Go for Chains. And here we have Conversational Retrieval QA chain. Just drag and drop it to the canvas. So this conversational retrieval QA chain is a tool that is used in creating chatbots, which helps the chatbot to find and provide answer to the questions in a conversation. You can think of it like a library system inside the chatbot that helps in understanding what you're asking and then search through its knowledge to give you best possible answer. This chain is a sequence of steps that the chatbot follows to make sure it understands the questions correctly and retrieves the right information to help you. And over here in the conversational retrieval QA chain, you can see as chat model, vector store retriever and memory as the inputs. And the final output is a conversational retrieval QA chain. So let's find the input of these. Okay. So our first input is chat model. So we are now go to add nodes and we'll look for chat models over here. And for this chat model, we are going to choose chat OpenAI. Again, drag and drop. We are going to put it here. Now, you can check out the output as chat OpenAI. We are going to connect its output to the input of conversational retrieval QA chain, especially to the chat model section. Yes. Now, let's check the second input, which is vector store retriever. So we're going to go to plus nodes. Then we're going to look for the vector stores. And where is it? We need in-memory vector store. This one. So drag and drop over here. Now, this in-memory vector store is actually a database that our chatbot is going to follow through. In this document section particularly, we are going to put our transcripts. So let's connect its output to the vector store retriever input of conversational retrieval QA chain. So, as I already told you, in this document section, we are going to store the transcripts that we have downloaded. So, how to do that? Again, add nodes, go to document loaders, and then select folder with files. Drag and drop, put it over here, output to the input. Now, in the folder path section, we have to put the path of our transcripts. So, over here, Control C. And again to our Flowise, folder path, Control V. Okay. Now, we can also see one input as text splitters. So, let's also take care of that. So, we go down. Here we have text splitters. And we're going to take cursive character text splitter, drag and drop over here. The chunk size is already 1000, which is good enough. And chunk overlap, let's put it to 200. Again, it's output to the text splitter input of folders with files. Yeah. Now we have one more thing called embeddings. So we are also going to add embeddings. So, okay, over here we have embeddings. And we have OpenAI embeddings. We're going to put it over here. Yeah. So our chatbot is almost ready. So over here you can see this connect credentials part. So let's also check that. We have to add a credential, and for that we are going to take the API keys of the OpenAI. How to do that? Let's check that out. So we are going to go at OpenAI website. So I'll type this platforms.openai accounts and API key. This one. Now for the API keys, we are going to go to platform.openai. So this particular link, I'm going to paste it to the description. You can get it from there. And here we have the access towards the API keys. So just click on create new secret key. You can type anything like test key or anything like that. Create secret key. And it's going to generate a secret key for you. So I'm just going to copy that. And then I'll come back to the Flowise. Yeah. I'm going to save it. Let's save that as AI Steve Harvey. Save. Okay, our Chatflow got saved. Back and go to credentials. Let's save this one. Just go to add credentials. Put here as OpenAI API. No. And here it asks for credential names and OpenAI API key. So just paste your API key and let's put here as OpenAI. Add. Yeah. So here we have our credentials. Now again we are going to go to our Chatflow, and over here in the connect credentials part we're going to paste as OpenAI. One in our chat model and another one we have in our embedding section. Again we have OpenAI. So our Chatflow is fully ready. So again we are going to save it, and then you can go to the section of chat. So it already shows a message, hi there, how can I help you? Firstly I'm going to say hello. Now it's going to take some time and it's going to show error. Okay, it showed how hello, I can assist you. I'll tell him to introduce yourself. Okay, I'm an AI assistant. I'm here to provide you with information assistant. So our chatbot is kind of working, but we want our chatbot to have a personality of Steve Harvey. How to do that? Let's check that out. Now, in order to give that personality of Steve Harvey, let's go to the additional parameters of the retrieval QA chain. And over here, you have a space. Now, put a prompt similar to like this. So, this is a prompt like you are Steve Harvey, an American television host. All this I have gathered from different sources like Wikipedia or like Steve Harvey personality blogs or anything like that. You can get it from there. So, I'm going to select it all. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it over here. You can also pause the screen and read the full prompt. But what I want you to read is the last line because it's important. So the last line, it's like if you have no relevant information within the context, just say, I'm not sure. Or don't try to make up an answer, never break the character. Again, the same thing, answer the user question as you are Steve Harvey and only answer questions found in the context. If you don't have any answer, just respond with something like, I have no idea. Or could you please rephrase that? Or I'm not sure. So yeah. So this prompt will help a model to stick to the relevant information and answer it as Steve Harvey. So again we are put, okay, so firstly we need to save it. Yeah, we saved it. Chat. Again we're going to put something like hello. Okay, hi there. And again I will say introduce yourself. Okay, so here you can see now, I'm Steve Harvey, and television host, producer, actor, comedian. I'm known for my hosting shows like Family Feud and all, like whatever we have given in the prompt. So now I'll tell him to, just tell me a joke. Okay, sure thing. Here's a joke for you. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in this field. Okay, let's tell him I need a motivation. What does I need? A motivation. I need some motivation, I'll tell. As I am feeling lazy. So here we have our answer. Don't worry, have got you covered. Remember, success requires a tremendous work ethic and faith. Imagination is the key to achieve your dreams. So dream big, believe in yourself, and take action to make those dreams a reality. You have the potential within you to achieve great things. Keep pushing forward. Okay, so it is working properly. So our chatbot actually got a personality of Steve Harvey. So with this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit and like the subscribe button.
I hope you have enjoyed listening to this video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries, and we will reply them at the earliest. Do look out for more videos in our playlist and subscribe to Edureka channel to learn more. Happy learning!